was fine.
And
then it broke. The internet broke again.
It's probably Pierre.
Yeah? Are we good? Are there any comments or anything that they can't hear us? Can you guys hear me finally? Are we okay? It's working?
That's fine.
And then, okay, so I think we have sound. So let's start all over again. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today is the day that you guys were waiting for. Today is the release of our new 32 ounce that are available for 10 different colors. Again, redesigned lid. If you were familiar, I took the other one back. This is the new lid that we have on these new colors. 10 different colors for you. You guys can purchase them now. Singles in the case of 25, or you can get it in a bundle of 25. Make your own bundle. Again, it is live on the site for you to purchase as of right now. Also, not only that, but we just got news that we have a new and improved packing on our decanters. Check that out. Look how nice that looks. Look at it, very, very fancy. It's ready for you to give as a gift. All you gotta do is wrap it and it's ready to go. But that's not it though. These are for you, they're available on the site for you to purchase now. Guess what? You're gonna see 2 listings of these, okay? 2 listings. This one and the second one. The second one has 50% off right now. So if you were looking for decanters, you're waiting to get, go get yours right now. They are 50% off. You're gonna see 2 listings, this one and the old one. 50% off are on the old one. So make sure you grab yours now because trust me, they are gonna fly once people see those on the site. But again, I hope you guys are having a great day today and a great start to your week. Again, we are live on Instagram and TikTok. So let us know where you're watching and if you can hear me. A lot of cool things happening. Again, I hope you guys had a great weekend. Most of us kind of just relaxed. What did you do this weekend? Did you craft? Did you go shopping? Or did you just relax? We have a birthday boy in the house. Pierre had a birthday earlier this weekend, so please drop in the comments, tell him wish him happy birthday. He is here checking on us to make sure that everything goes smoothly as smooth as it can go as far as technology.
Somebody wants a smoothie.
But he's here in the live. So welcome again, everyone. Yes, I know. I think you're going to say something.
Yeah, you've gotten really good at these intros because we've made you redo them like 3 or 4 times today.
Sooner or later, they're going to get good, I promise. I promise it's going to get better one of these days. But, feliz martes, espero que todos estén bien. Hoy es el día que salen las nuevas botellas de 32 onzas. Están disponibles a ustedes ahora en 10 diferentes colores. I forgot to mention, actually, we didn't show it. Jesse, can I use your yeah. So we just finished the last live. We were on Facebook and YouTube, and we engraved, and we show how easily it was to engrave on these new powder coated. Check this out. Look at that. This was a design that we actually were able to easily download from Auntie Tay's site. So if you have not checked her out, go check her out. She has hundreds and hundreds of files. I believe if you think about it, she probably already has it. But we used the F1 and we engraved on this, and this came out awesome. This looks really great. We do have one more engraving to get to, and I promise we had a winner last week on TikTok, and that she picked the purple one and she picked to have her name on. So I believe we are going to get to that hopefully after this live. I ran out of time on the last live, so I promise you we're going to engrave that, and maybe we'll take a picture and make a story out of it and show you guys how the final product comes out. But again, these are available for you now. 10 different colors: green, purple, red, yellow, black, white, teal, and blue. Nailed? Maybe? Maybe.
Good enough.
I don't know. But yes. So yeah, en 10 diferentes colores ya están disponibles para ustedes para comprar en caja de 25 o 1. Yeah, so here you go, Jesse. It looks awesome. Yes.
So there's been a lot of questions coming through. First of all, lots of happy birthdays for Pierre.
Happy birthday, Pierre.
Next, Ashley's been hiding under a rock, and she said, "Are those released yet?"
Yes, actually, they are released. They are released as of today. If you missed my announcement, I'm sorry. You probably didn't hear me because of the audio. But they are available for you now. They're on the site for you to purchase. You can buy a single, a case of 25, or you can mix and match with the 25 bundle that you can build up to 25 powder-coated tumblers. Yes?
Jen said that design's calling her name. And then somebody asked where we got the design from again.
So a shout out to Auntie Tay. Go check her out. She has hundreds, and I mean hundreds of files, whether you're engraving, cutting, sublimating, even paper crafting. She has it all. I'm sure that if you thought of it, if you thought of it, I'm sure she has it available. So go check her out. Go be part of her community. Go give her follows on her socials as well. I believe she goes live too, and I think she lives on Tuesdays. So make sure you watch her replay and watch our live. Okay. But yeah, so that's where we got it from. What did Ashley say?
Hills Park said they love us.
Oh, thank you.
And
love
then
you too. Thank you.
Ashley said, I have to get all the colors. The Harry Potter designs I'm about to do are going to be lit.
Oh, the Harry Potter designs we're going to have? Oh, those are awesome. Okay. Thank you for the heads up for that. Available now, 10 colors for you for your purchase. Remember, not only just engraving, you could also epoxy with them. You could put vinyl on them. So many things that you can do with these new 32 ounces. And again, the new and improved redesigned lid is awesome. You have choices. You're just like, where do I want to drink from? Do I want to drink out of this one? Do I want to drink out of this one? Or do I want to drink out of that one? So it's choices. You have choices. So make sure you go check them out. And again, if you missed my other announcement, our new decanter, our old decanter packaging is 50% off. Our new one that looks like this is also available. So you're gonna see 2 listings on it. Check it out. This looks awesome. Also, the guys designed this really well. Good job, guys. Look at that. Let me show you. Oh, yep. So yeah, so you're gonna see 2 listings, this one and then the 50% off. I guarantee you won't see a lot of stock in the 50% off. Or you won't see it that long because I'm sure it's gonna sell out. So make sure you go grab yours. Speaking of deals, Thanksgiving's around the corner. You do not want to miss Black Friday. We're gonna have great deals. We already know what's coming, and unfortunately we can't share with you guys, but it's gonna be awesome. They're gonna be great. So if you're not signed up for our newsletter, you're gonna miss those announcements on when they start. So don't miss out on that. Also, you don't want to miss out, if you're not signed up for the newsletter, you don't want to find out when we're going to drop new product, and trust me, new product is around the corner, so you do not want to miss that. So make sure you sign up. Go to the website, scroll all the way down, make sure under newsletter you sign up, enter your email, and trust me, you will not be the last one to find out about deals and new products that are coming. Yes?
Ashley said with that lid, it's like a sport mode and a leisure mode. I say it's like a drinking mode and a splashing mode.
One or the other. You can use whichever, call it whatever you want. It is awesome to have choices, right? It's good to just be stuck with one. Now you got choices too. What's up?
Jennifer said, wow, decisions. And then our new friend Alfaro said, que belisa.
Que what?
Belisa.
Oh, belleza?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see it, it's too small.
It's up there.
Sí, los disponible 10 colores, nuevos colores. También si están buscando algo nuevo para regalar, miren estos, como vienen ya empacados, nuevos para ustedes. Va a ver, si van a la website, van a ver este y van a ver uno que se parece igual. Hay uno que va a estar a 50% de descuento. Agárrenlo rápido porque se va a vender eso rápido. So no esperen, vayan a agarrarlo ahora. Este es el nuevo paquete como van a venir. El otro va a estar a 50%. So hopefully I covered that right.
And you know, you did that with perfect timing because she just said I need a translator right before you started translating. So good job. Jess also just showed up because she does that when you speak Spanish. She says, hey, hey.
Hola, Jess, ¿cómo estás?
Camo and Hairbos just said hi.
Hi, guys. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be part two of last week's live that Sam is going to craft. She's going to finish epoxying a tumbler that she started last week. So make sure you guys stay for the entire live. I think we might have a giveaway. We haven't talked about it right now, but I'm sure we'll end up giving away something. So we'll see. We'll talk about it throughout the live. So if anybody else has questions, I'm gonna move out of the way, get out of the way, and I'm gonna let Sam do her thing. Again, feel free to drop any questions. And if it's your first time on the live, please let us know, introduce yourself. We have a lot of friends that are crafter friends here on the live, so introduce yourself, go follow one another, go support each other, and yeah, let's grow.
Before I start crafting, I will just remind you guys one more time. You can't?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. That's alright, next time. But before I start crafting, I just want to remind you guys the affiliate program. Please make sure you're signed up for that. If you teach classes, and you have more of like an educator background and you're within the 48 contiguous US states, sign up for the cash one. With that one, you'll get 5% back cash back when people use your link. If you are not a teacher or you're not within the 48 US contiguous states, sign up for the store credit one because that one is 5% as well, but it is 5% store credit. The reason why you guys want to be signed up for the affiliate program is we have so many deals coming out. And I'll say that there might even be deals on brand new items that aren't even on the market yet. So we might have some new things coming out that you guys have specifically been asking for that I can't tell you what it is, but we've seen pictures of and they look really cool. But yeah, new stuff coming out. You want that affiliate link so that when you talk about it and people ask, how can I get it? You can give them your link and earn the credit for that. So please, please, please make sure you're signed up. If you have questions about the affiliate link, let us know. We're happy to help. Yes, Jesse.
And Sonia's beautiful boutique she joined and said it's her first time here.
Awesome. Welcome, Sonia. Or at least welcome to your boutique. I know that's not always their name.
And Victoria Artsy Crafty said, I love this new live dynamic on both platforms at the same time.
Awesome. Glad you're enjoying that. We wanted to find a way to bring more consistent lives to you guys on a regular basis and make sure that they're lengthy, but also not take up 4.5 to 5 hours of our day to do it. So this cuts it in half and we're able to hit you on 4 platforms, which is one more than we did before. So it's awesome. But yeah, so I'm going to start crafting in just a minute here, guys. I'm going to actually craft in 2 different things. So we're going to work on this cup today. We're also going to work on this big mold that I have here because we've had a lot of people asking about the epoxy, how to work with it, how to use it for bigger items as well. So we're going to do a couple of things with it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to do a 2-part pour on this mold. So I'll go ahead and do the first layer of resin on this, and then we'll get to this cup. Huh?
I'm going to go to this.
This camera? Okay. So, oh, okay.
Zoom out.
Is that too close?
I can zoom out.
So while they're figuring out the camera situation, I'm going to ask you guys to go ahead and vote. I know that you can see this cup much better than we could in the last live that we did with you guys. My issue with this cup is that you can see through it a little bit. So you can see through underneath to where the design was. So I'm going to give you guys 2 options. Should I just seal it with epoxy or should I glitter it again? So guys, go ahead and start voting. While you're voting for that, I'm going to go ahead and prep this mold, okay? So let me know what they say, Jesse. First one with 5 votes is what we're going to do to it, but we'll start with this mold first. So let me know what you guys think. So what I'm doing first is I have seen this trick done where you put a little bit of rubbing alcohol in your mold and you actually do that kind of to prep the mold. So this is a pretty deep mold. It has a lot of really cool fine lines on it, like fingerprint lines, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just spray some alcohol in here first so that it helps the resin kind of spread itself out a little bit.
We have one, Ashley said all the glitter,
That's
Jen said both. 2 for glitter.
Yeah, we're glittering it again. Got it.
And Jen Vigo asked, is that a MakerFlo turner?
So that's a great question, and we get this question a lot. I wish John was on so that he could hear this question as well. But this is not a MakerFlo turner yet. However, we should probably have something very similar to this soon. One of the coolest features that I haven't showed you guys about this turner is right here underneath the turner itself, you can actually plug in another turner. So right here is a little outlet. So with this one just being plugged in on its own, let's say you get a second one of these turners and you have them side by side. You can plug in the second turner to this turner and they're all existing off that one power source. So it's a pretty neat turner, but we'll get into that shortly.
So glitter 1.
Excellent.
And also John said that's the goal for 2025.
Hey, look at that.
He's, like I said, he's like Beetlejuice. He's
So January 1st, you start spamming him.
You can find him at, no, I'm just kidding. Apple pie, no.
His number is
560, don't call here, no. Alright guys, but we're gonna go ahead and we'll start with the mold first, and then we'll go ahead and we'll re-glitter this guy, and then we'll go ahead and throw epoxy on it later on. Alright, so we've got the alcohol in here kind of spread out, that way everything is gonna settle a little bit more nicely. Like I said, we're gonna do a 2-part pour, so this first part is only gonna fill it about halfway. We want to make it a little extra special, so I'm actually going to add some alcohol inks to the mix. So I've got some of our metallic alcohol inks. I've got a green, a blue, and a pink. So we'll use these 3 colors here. And we'll use some of our gold foil. So we've got a couple of different things to add in. This foil should actually be available really soon as well. So if it's not on the website yet, it should be there real quickly. Maybe even within the 12 days of something that's coming up really soon that I can't talk about yet. So that's pretty cool. All right, so next we'll go ahead and we'll pull out our epoxy. I am using our Flopoxy, guys, which is our fast set epoxy. With this, it is important to always make sure you're wearing your gloves. And if you are in a closed environment, you should also be wearing your respirator. Try to have at least a window open or be in some kind of space. Yes.
What's the mold for?
So the mold is just to show kind of how you can work with the fast set epoxy for deeper pours as well. With the instructions we have on the website, it says you can't do more than a couple of inches. And that's because it's fast set, so it's going to actually start curing really quick. The more epoxy involved, the quicker it cures. So typically there's not enough time for all those bubbles to like pop and rise and release on their own. So because there's not enough time for that, you want to do it in smaller pours so that only a little bit cures at a time, so you have more time to deal with it. So I've done part B first. I did about 100 mils because I'm going to make enough for the first set of the hands as well as the cup. That way I don't have to remix right away. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour up to the 200 line now with part A. All right. Once I have this measured out equally, because again it's going to be, you want to make sure that it is equal in volume, not in weight. So I've got 100 of each. Yes, Jesse?
So a lot of heat will come off of it?
A lot of heat will come off of it, that's for sure. For instance, someone had very cold hands this morning, and they were able to warm their hands by this mold curing. Right, Danny?
What's up?
I said, someone asked if heat will come off of it. And I said, yes, so much heat it could warm your very cold hands.
You could use them as hand warmers if you wanted to. Like, I was really cold this morning. My hands were like freezing, and yeah, Sam was working on earlier today, and yeah, it warmed my hands up.
Set a timer for 2 minutes. And I almost forgot to set my timer, guys, but we want to mix this for about 3 minutes. Since I've already started, I just set the timer for 2. And I'm going to go ahead and mix thoroughly, not vigorously. So if you guys have seen us play with this before, you're just going to go ahead and mix it well. You don't need to mix it quickly. When I say mix well, make sure you're scraping the sides and the bottom, really mixing it together. Yes, Jesse?
Monique said hi.
Hey, Monique. Long time no see. Aloha. You look like you had a follow-up one, Jesse. No? Okay, that's it. Awesome. Well, good to see you, Monique. Glad you're here. We were watching some of your videos in the drive the other day, so we might have something fun headed to you soon. Now, for people that are crafting out there or watching right now while I craft, who has tried our epoxy before? Who is waiting to try it? Let me know. We usually offer some fun deals around the holidays, so if you are waiting, maybe just make sure you're opted in and don't wait too much longer, but there'll be a good opportunity for you soon. All right, and I am continuing to mix. Yes.
Ashley asked if I made a hat yet. I did.
Jesse's made
actually
so
have
many
a picture.
hats.
Well, I've only made one. I gotta make one for Danny too.
Oh, I see where I fall on the list.
Okay, Sandy, wear hats.
I was very picky.
If you made me one, I'd wear it.
I was very picky though, because he's like, "You want one?" And my answer to him was like, "Do you have it in black?"
All right, so I am almost done mixing my epoxy. My timer's gonna be going off soon. We'll give it just a little bit more time. Once the epoxy starts to mix, you can see it start to get a little bit more clear, which is pretty awesome. Yeah.
Good Vibes with Cup says hello.
Hey,
So,
how's it going?
hello.
Thanks for stopping in.
Monique says, "Wow, leave Sam behind."
So a couple things.
Yes.
Monique said, "Sorry, been busy. Baby is now crawling."
Wow.
This is the crafty author said they have the epoxy and they love it.
Awesome.
Camel said they've tried it.
Awesome.
And then Monique said, "Wow, leave Sam behind."
I'm glad that one got read. Okay, so next thing I'm doing, guys, is I'm actually using the alcohol ink, and I'm just dropping some right into the mold. I've seen that because you spray the alcohol first, it actually stops it from drying so quickly. So this actually gives it a little bit more longevity. That's the right word. So that way when you pour the stuff in, it doesn't just quickly dry. You have a little time to work with it. So I'm just going to drop in a few colors here. Nothing too crazy, just to add some life to it. And then I'm going to actually put a little bit of this gold flake in my epoxy. And I'm going to separate just a little bit for my cup because I don't want gold flake in the cup. And I'll leave that to the side like that. For the cup, I'll probably leave myself about just under 40 mils because I just want to cover all of the glitter. Awesome. And the rest of this is going to go into my hands. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of this gold flake in. A little bit goes a long way. So I'm actually using my weeding tool just to kind of pull some into it. Here we go. Just a little bit. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix that in with the epoxy. And then we'll throw that right into the hands. If you want to add some more to it, you can. A little hard to take away at this point, but you could always just add in some clear epoxy afterwards if you think it's too oversaturated. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pour that directly into my little mold right now. I'm just kind of spreading it out to make sure it fills all the little areas. And then we'll let that sit while we work on our cup.
So Sam, a couple
Yes.
things. One, what are you creating and with what colors?
Awesome. We're working on a couple things. So I'm working on a big mold. With the molds that we have here, they're all really small, so perfect for the epoxy as is. But if you want to get a little creative this holiday season and do something bigger, but still use the fast set epoxy, this is how you would do it. So you want to do it in different pours. So that is my first pour, and I'll do one more once we're done working on our cup. So I'm going to just leave that to the side for now. Put on a fresh glove. That way I don't get gold flake all over my cup. And then we're going to start glittering and resining over this cup. Remember, with the epoxy, you have about a 15-minute work time. So I do need to work a little bit fast and start getting the epoxy all over the tumbler. Once I have it all over the tumbler, I can go ahead and start working on my second coat of glitter. All right, so now we're on to the tumbler. So I'm gonna go ahead and move my little glitter cup to the side. I've got my little parchment paper underneath to catch my glitters. And here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and tilt my turner up a little bit. Awesome. And then I like to just go ahead and, could I get one of you guys to reposition this one to the tumbler?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just start pouring the epoxy on the tumbler. Once I've got it kind of poured well over that first little area, I'll turn the turner on and it'll start rotating. I can make sure I get the whole tumbler. Okay. So the reason why we're doing another coat of epoxy right now, guys, is the first layer of glitter was really light. And we want to make sure that we're covering the whole tumbler and hiding the sublimation that was underneath. Because remember, this is a recycled tumbler, so this was not a brand new friend. This is one that was gently used and repurposed for this live. Yes, Jesse?
Jen said the Flopoxy is perfect to make drips because it cures so fast.
Mm-hmm. It makes really good drips. We've done a few here. It just takes a little bit of patience, but as long as you have the patience, it makes excellent drips. And then I'm going to go ahead and just kind of sprinkle some more on here, and then we'll start rubbing it in and glittering again. If I have any leftover epoxy, I'll just pour that into the hand mold that I have to the side here. Now, I do have a couple of little sheets of parchment paper down right here, just so that I have one catch for my epoxy and one for my glitter, because as long as the glitter isn't like sitting in a pool of epoxy, you can keep using it. So we'll go ahead and save that glitter for later. No glitter goes to waste. Yes, Jesse?
So does it become smooth since it spins while it dries?
Exactly, and that's the purpose of having it on a turner, is that it actually starts to smooth everything out. You do still want to make sure you're kind of rubbing it into the tumbler just to make sure that everything's saturated. It's more for feeling the tumbler to make sure that it's coated. That's kind of why you got to do this. But what's nice about our resin, it is self-leveling as well. So if you just kind of put this on the cup and let it turn, you might waste a little bit of epoxy, but it will level out on its own, which is pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and pour just a little bit more, and then make sure it's really well coated. Then we'll start glittering. You might notice on your second round of resin that it actually does absorb a lot more into the tumbler. And that's because you've coated it with glitter at this point. So the glitter is going to really absorb that resin. So you do need a little extra more just to coat it. And these are great questions, guys. Keep letting us know if you have questions. We are happy to answer those for you. And just curious, for anyone who saw this on the live last week, does this look a little better to you guys? Can you see it more? I know last week it wasn't super clear on the picture. So hopefully we've got a little better for you now.
Ankari said, life passes us from live to live.
Aww. All right, I'm just about done pouring resin on here, and then we're on to the sparkly part. I mean, it's kind of cool that you can see the sublimation underneath. It just, since we have that engraving too, I really want to make sure it's nice and saturated so you can't see any of that.
Have you put vinyl on it before, epoxy before?
Have I? Yes. So we actually did on one of our live series, the last time we glittered a 20-ounce skinny. We did chunky glitter, and we put it on the 20-ounce skinny, and then we did the vinyl from Ninja Transfers, and we coated it with like some fun little Harry Potter symbols, actually. So, yeah, it was really neat. But great question. So for anybody who's had sublimation mistakes, and you guys also dabble in epoxy, this is what you do with your sublimation mistakes. Just sand it down, and then it becomes a whole new tumbler. Alright, so this is pretty well covered. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this resin into my little hand mold that I have here so it doesn't go to waste. Yes.
So, if this is just me asking, would it work if you didn't sand it down? Like, say you messed up with sublimation, would it work, or do you have to sand it down? Like, can you just, I messed it up, I don't want sanding it.
It'll technically work, but what the sanding does is it helps the resin adhere better. So, like, say you drop it. If it cracks, it's probably going to just peel right off. But, like, say you drop it and you sanded it, it's going to stick much better. But basically, it's just the difference of the way the resin adheres to the material. So, does that answer that? Yeah? Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this paper now and start my glittering. I'm sorry to your table in advance, Danny. Glitter time. Alright, guys, so remember this glitter from last week? So what this was our glitter catch from all of the pens that we did at one of the last conferences we were at. So everybody always gets really nervous about the glitter. What's going to happen to it? Are you just throwing it away? This time we did not, because Kayla and Jessa saved it when they were hanging out with us. I figured, why can't I do the same? So this is all of that extra glitter, and then we're just going to go ahead and coat this tumbler with it. And I mean, each little drop of glitter looks a little different from the last because it was maybe 12 different colors, I want to say, in all. So it's just kind of a combo of all of the glitters that we were using at that show. I will tell you one thing for sure. It is really hard to see what is glittered and what is not because it all looks very shiny. So I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that this is coated well. Hopefully I get the whole thing. And then we'll go back to our mold. Okay, I can tell you right away that this is already covering the tumbler much better. I really cannot see the design underneath at this point. So this is exactly what we're looking for. We wanted a fresh, clean slate, so we filled it with glitter. But yeah, it's looking really good. Awesome. And then you guys can see like that waterfall of glitter just like cascading underneath. Mildly satisfying. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this part over here at the end a little bit better. And keep asking if you guys have questions. You guys have been asking really great questions this live. We really appreciate the engagement and you guys being here and chatting with us. So I know most of you are probably working while you are chatting, so we appreciate you extra. I'm going to go ahead and angle this up a little bit more. Awesome. And then, yes, what is the question?
There's a couple people. Jen said she's been saving, she has a sublimation graveyard that she reuses.
Awesome.
Every time she glitters. Yay Creation said the same.
Awesome.
Ankari said she loves the glitter. Glitter's necessary. Everyone loves the glitter.
Awesome.
And then, yeah.
Glad you guys are digging the glitter.
Like UV. Is the glitter holographic, Sam?
Some of it is.
Depends on which one you get.
There's, I want to say a few different styles. There's metallic, holographic, color shifting, UV, and then specifically fine and chunky. So those are all the different kind of styles. Unless I missed one, but I think that's it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just get a little bit more in the center here to make sure this is fully coated. I'm going to get the top, and that's it. I think the next thing that we'll want to do with this, guys, is I might do the little top coat in between our next live, and then on the next one, we'll show you guys how to add the transfers to it. Yes, Jesse?
Do you want to explain what that glitter is one more time?
Yeah.
People are asking, saying we should sell it.
I mean, we have a little bit left. We could send us your DM
Message.
with a $20 holding fee. No. But this is actually a mixture of a lot of our glitters put together.
Hi, Bru. ¿Cómo estás?
We did a trade show recently, and people are always concerned about what's going to happen to the glitter that we don't use. If it gets thrown away or what happens. So I actually took a page out of Kayla and Jess's book, and I saved the glitter. I put it in a wine glass, just like I did for them, and collected all of it. And yeah, like there's still a good amount left. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's still, yeah, a good amount. But I like the way that this has turned out. I'm going to go ahead and just let it do its thing and turn. But that's it. So we still have about 20 minutes left. So let's go ahead and get back to our hand mold. Yes, Jesse.
Karen said, hello.
Hello, how's it going, Karen?
And Talia said that Turner is a MakerFlo Turner cup, question mark?
It should be. And from the words of Juanto Claus, hopefully first thing 2025, this will be a priority. So hopefully this is coming soon, guys. We don't have an exact date for you, unfortunately, but it is on the radar for sure. So hopefully soon.
Jen, John already committed to making a Tumbler next year, so we're holding him to it. We just need you guys to spam him.
Yep. So the next time you get an email from John, just reply back and say, "Where is the Turner?"
Okay, don't do that. We won't get anything.
No, it'll go to customer service.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll get it. All right, so I'm going to let that continue to do its thing, guys. I poured all of my extras back into my wine jar. But I know we were talking about a possible giveaway later. So maybe one of the giveaways we can do is...
Turner.
We'll give away... Nope, I love this Turner. We'll give away the rest of that glitter mixture that I have here.
Who wants a Turner?
Nope, not this one. I have a different one that was made by a friend of ours who doesn't work here anymore. We'll give that one away. How about that? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move all this garbage to the side here, and then let's start working back on our hand mold. Okay. So I have a little bit of a bigger container here just so we can get the other half of this mixed. But what I'll be doing is I'm actually going to pour, I measured this earlier, so if you guys have ever wondered how much epoxy do I use for my mold, here is the trick. Take your mold, fill it with water, and then pour that water into a measuring cup. That is how much you need to fill it. So basically the water trick will tell you, and then you'll know how much so you don't overpour. So when I poured this into these cups, it was exactly 2 full cups of these little guys. So I've already done about half a cup, so I'm going to go ahead and do about 3/4 of these just to get it full.
Turner, Turner, Turner.
That's nice of you to offer one, Danny. Which one will you be giving
I'm just
them?
reading the comments. And then someone asked, what Turner do you use?
I personally...
Good advice. What good advice with cups is asking, yeah.
So no, this is a fun Turner, but yeah, this is hopefully coming to the site soon, maybe even a little bit better. This one has stains all over it. You don't want this one, okay? But there will be new ones very soon. That can be yours. All right, so when we pour, I'm going to go ahead and do, looks like I do 240 ml max in here. So I'm going to do about let's see, 100 mils of each. And then that should take us to about where we need to go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab part B, and I'm going to measure it out in this first cup. Here we go. For those of you that are in the colder environments and you're noticing your epoxy is getting a little thicker, there are a few things you can do to kind of help get it to where it is not so hard to work with. So if anybody has those issues, let me know. What's up, Jesse?
So Brenda said, oh, I just made a hands bowl too. Needed to mold it still.
Yes. Aren't the hands cool?
And Ashley said, we're a bunch of vultures, lol.
No, hopefully we'll have some more new stuff for you soon. I will say there is a product that I know a lot of you specifically in this chat right now have been asking about. And it is scheduled to come out before the new year. We don't have it yet, but it looks really cool. So hopefully that'll be out soon.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
I can't. Jesse, come on. You know what it is, Jesse. Why don't you tell them?
You can taste the rainbow.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So that's enough of that. I'm kind of thinking I should do a little bit more just in case. Let me see.
Selling Skittles?
I'm going to fill just to one.
It's a hint, bro. You're not supposed to give it away.
Just in case. There we go. And 150 on the other side. But I will remind you guys, in the meantime, in case you have just recently joined us, so we're working on a repurposed sublimation cup. We've got it turning right now with epoxy and 2 layers of glitter. And then before this, we engraved on one of our brand new hydro water bottles. So those look super cool. The dual lid is much easier to work with than the duo lid. So instead of having to switch out the lids, you can just use your one lid now. And it has all the things you need it for. So
sorry,
cool.
guys, that's the only hint you get.
Oh, they're asking you for more hints now, huh, Jesse?
Yeah. Stop teasing.
Saludos, ¿cómo estás?
And Crunchy and Crafty Custom Cups said hi.
Hello, welcome to the chat. We are crafting with some epoxy today. We just did a glitter tumbler on an old sublimation cup that we are repurposing because we wanted just to show that you could still use it after you've done one thing with it. And not only one thing, but we also engraved on it. So we'll see if it covers everything up, but from what I can see, it did. So pretty cool. And then I am also working on a deep pour mold with our fast set epoxy. So for anybody that's tried to use our epoxy with bigger things and had issues, this is how you're going to want to do it, just in different pours. So as long as you don't try to do everything all at once, you should have minimal bubbles, and it should be a lot cleaner and look pretty awesome. So I'm just scraping all the epoxy in here to make sure that I got all of it mixed. With our epoxy, you do equal volume, not equal weight. So you want to make sure you're measuring it out to the same milliliters, not measuring it with a scale. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and set my little timer. Hey Siri, start a timer for 3 minutes.
And Mayplay Studios said, so did I. I said hi.
Awesome. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. We appreciate you being here. So let us know, guys, if you have any questions about the epoxy, the new water bottles, the turner that isn't for sale yet. Let us know.
Do we ship to Puerto Rico?
Oh, we do ship to Puerto Rico. The easiest way to see if we ship to you is to actually put in an item on the website and go to your shipping information. So once you plug in the shipping info, the site will let you know whether or not we do ship to that area, but we try to ship to most places.
Do you see a resin mixer in the future?
A resin mixer? Honestly, no. A lot of the crafters that I have worked with usually like to do it by hand. I did see Carlos, the Epoxy Bro, had one the other day that he seemed to like. I know just for me personally, the tools themselves get really messy after you've used them. So it's just hard to clean them and then keep going with them and hopefully not contaminating the older things. Yes.
What is the workable time for the epoxy?
So you have about 3 minutes to stir it, and then after that you have a 15-minute window work time. That window does change depending on how much epoxy you're using, so the more you mix, the less time you have. So for a bigger amount like this, I'm going to want to get it poured within like 5 to 10 minutes of stirring. Because once that 15-minute marker comes up, it is curing and steaming. But yeah, these are great questions, guys.
But if your hands are cold, use them as warmers.
You sure can. You sure can. Just don't breathe in the fumes. All right.
Poxy Bro said, hello.
Hey, Poxy Bro, we were
Hey,
just talking about you.
It's just like John. You hear his name and poof, there he is.
Out of nowhere.
And
915 Creations also said they love engraving the water bottles.
Awesome. Awesome. Hopefully you get to try the new water bottles too. But yeah, the powder-coated coating that we have for all those powder-coated cups is really easy to use. I've heard a lot of people using it with citrus strip as well. So lots of multiple uses you can do with that. You don't just need an engraver, but you can use other things as well. All right, this is just about mixed. Hey Siri, how much time is left on the timer? Got 28 seconds left, guys. So I'm gonna just keep mixing. It's starting to look nice and clear, so I know I'm just about done. Scrape the bottoms and the sides just to make sure. Yes.
Monique asked, I have a cup to repurpose, but epoxy can't ship to me. What do you suggest?
Crystal lac. So maybe you can get that from a different company, or maybe you can get epoxy from a local craft store as well. Unfortunately, the Flopoxy that we carry, we cannot ship overseas or past the 48 contiguous. But there are other ways to get epoxy. So, like, I don't know if you guys have, like, craft stores out there, like Michael's, that kind of thing. But I'm sure you'll be able to grab some epoxy as well.
And Talia said, Puerto Rico in the house.
Hey! Welcome, welcome. Now, next thing we'll do is I'm going to throw some more alcohol inks in here, just while I kind of let that sit. I did mix up these alcohol inks a lot earlier, so I know that they're pretty well mixed. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw in more of the pink and the green.
Puerto Rico in the house. Nice.
Woo woo. And here we go. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to put a little bit more gold flake into this mix. And again, with the gold flake, I was using my little weeding tool just to put a little bit in at a time, because a little bit goes a long way. There we go. And this gold flake should be available on the website real soon as well, guys. It comes in gold, silver, and rose gold. So lots of good options for you. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix that into the epoxy and see how it looks. Yep, that breaks up pretty nice. Awesome. So I'm ready to pour. So I'm going to go ahead and just pour the rest into my little mold here. And now you guys could probably break this down into a few different pours, like maybe do 3 or 4 if you're really patient, but it doesn't have to all be done at once. So by doing the multiple pours like this, you're just giving the epoxy more time to actually cure, release all the bubbles, and just really have some time to kind of do its thing. I'm just gonna
All right,
all my epoxy
so
in here.
while Sam does that, we are going to go ahead and contest time. We are going to give away one of our new 32-ounce water bottle to a winner at the end of the live. And this is the way you're going to do it. Right now we are at 3.6 likes.
No, 6.2.
6.2 on TikTok. All right, let's get it to 20 in the next 15 minutes. And someone on this live is going to win a new, and your choice, you can pick whatever color. Remember, they're available today, 10 different colors. You pick whatever color you want, and we will ship it to you. We want 1 or 2? Well, 1 or 2 bottles?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to get 2 new 32-ounce water bottles. Your choice, you can pick 2 colors, but we have to hit 20K on TikTok, and you got about 14 minutes. So from right now, once you get to 20K, I'm going to show you guys how to enter this giveaway. So get going, start liking, start sharing. Good luck.
All right, and back to my epoxy shenanigans. All right, so over here, guys, I'm using a heat gun to gently kind of blow out some of these bubbles that have risen to the top. So what the heat gun does is it liquefies the resin a little bit more when it heats it to make it thinner. That way it can actually help those bubbles kind of rise and pop on their own. So I'm just going to go ahead and heat this up just a little bit. I'm also trying to make sure that it goes into all the little crevices, like all these little hand parts over here, by just kind of squeezing the mold and making sure that it goes into that area. And I'll be back in a second.
Okay, en español ahora. En TikTok, si nos están viendo o si no nos están viendo en TikTok, vayan a TikTok. Tenemos que llegar a 20 aquí arriba. Estamos a 7.7 ahorita. Queremos llegar a 20. Okay, cuando lleguemos a 20, van a tener la oportunidad de ganarse 2 botellas de las nuevas, de color que ustedes gusten. Okay, hay 10 colores nuevos. Okay, y pueden escoger cualquiera de los nuevos colores. Okay. So, tienen que llegar a TikTok, tienen que llegamos a 20, ok, ahorita estamos a 7.8 creo, so llegamos a los 20 y alguien en este live va a poder ganar un premio en TikTok, ok, so, good luck.
Alright guys, and do not mind me, I am just kind of mixing these colors around a little bit more so that I get a more dynamic effect. I'm also using this popsicle stick to literally go in where I see gaps and just pushing the resin into place. So you really have some time to manipulate it before that resin starts to cure. And that's the time you want to use to make sure that it is in all those little gaps, all those weird little nooks and crannies of your mold. And really just make sure that it's not going to leave any kind of like gaps or holes behind. So now that I've done that, I actually still have a little bit of more room to fill this. So we can go ahead and mix up a little bit more epoxy just to go ahead and seal it off. The thing that I did was, unfortunately, I didn't measure the first set of epoxy that I added, so I didn't really know how much more I needed to add. If one of you gentlemen wouldn't mind handing me one of these little clear cups that's like right here on the side.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then we'll get that last bit mixed while you guys get us to 20K, and then hopefully we'll have a winner where we get to give away a really cool cup. Yes, Jesse?
We're already at 12K.
We're at 12K, so we jumped up halfway
10 more minutes.
in a few minutes. So great job, guys. Keep working on getting that up there. I'm going to go ahead and measure a little bit more epoxy to throw in here. Let me just go ahead and heat this for another second. Make sure that this is removing the bubbles. Yeah. It's super cool when you can kind of just see them pop like right before your eyes. And then mix up a little bit more epoxy and we are good. Perfect. Now you don't want to run the heat gun on it for too long because if you do, you could potentially burn the epoxy. So you want to just kind of use it gingerly, make sure you don't overheat. But yeah, that looks pretty good to me. So I'm going to put on some gloves and measure out a little bit more epoxy.
That'd be pretty funny though.
Alright, so here we go. This time I'm probably going to do about, let's do 60 and 60 mils. Shouldn't need much more than that, just to fill the rest of this top space. And I kind of like the idea of the base being clear, so I think we won't add anything to it. We'll just let it be clear. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start adding my epoxy in. I'm going to do 60 of part A and then 60 of part B.
So it looks like everybody jumped to TikTok. We have 30 people on TikTok now, and everybody left Instagram.
Excellent. That's okay. They want to win. Makes sense. I understand. Alright, so I've got the first half measured out. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on my part B.
Well, good thing I don't think we're like, I don't think our lights are getting blocked anymore, so that's good.
Great.
Jinx.
Maybe our friends helped out with that.
No, they did nothing.
Okay. Alright, maybe not. What if I considered you to be my friends, Jesse?
Oh, I am your friend, but you weren't referring to me.
Okay. Okay, Jesse. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. We'll have another 3 minutes of mixing. How much more time do they have, Jesse?
They have 9 minutes.
Perfect. Hey, Siri.
And we're at
Set a timer for 3
19.1K.
19.1?
Mm-hmm.
So we're about to hit that goal. Sounds pretty cool, guys. Sounds like we give you a goal and you just crush it. That's awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and keep mixing. Are you guys getting something ready?
And
Yeah?
20K.
Awesome. 20K. That happened quick.
All right, guys. Good job. Way to hit that goal quickly. And this is what you guys are going to do. Most of you probably know what to expect or what to do, but I'm going to show you where to do it. So, you're going to go ahead and you're going to go to our main page. Maybe. Hold on.
Can I just say
Maybe
really
not.
quick?
Yes, I'm gonna
I
go
love it when you guys
I'll go here.
pick which video you think it's going to be and comment in advance. I love it. That's my
And
favorite thing about this.
So, let me focus this real quick. Oh, I moved it completely. Sorry. All right, there it is. So, you're going to go ahead. Oh, you're going to go ahead and you are going to. This one keeps moving on me. But I'm going to hit right here. This one, you are going to leave a comment. And you're going to like it as well. And that's what's going to enter you into the contest. So again, one more time, you're going to go to our home page. It's the third video right there. Oh, got out of that. Am I centered again? Right there. All right. Let me do that one more time, just in case. No, this one keeps moving on me. Sorry, guys. Okay. Third video. Right there. You're going to like it. You're going to leave a comment, and that's what's going to enter you into winning the new 2 water bottles of color of choice. So, yeah, good luck. Good job, guys. What do you get that? 20K.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we hit 20K, don't stop, though. But, again, this was going to be the video right there. You're going to like, you're going to leave a comment, and that's going to enter you into the giveaway. Good luck.
Do they want the glitter, too?
Oh, do you guys want glitter?
Because I have this custom mix of glitter here.
There you go.
That is more than a normal bottle
Adding
of
to
glitter.
the giveaway.
And I will absolutely add that to the giveaway. Because I don't need it. I, who have taken a whole box of mixed glitter home, literally in a box, mixed, I don't need any more glitter. Alright guys, our timer is almost off on this. We're about ready to pour our last bit of resin into this mold. And I will be able to unpeel it maybe later on for a story. But it will not be unpeeled during this live. The bottom of it I want to say will be cured, but the top of it's still going to be doing its thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix a little bit more. And then we should be all set. Did they say they wanted glitter? Or are we just going to glitter bomb them anyway?
Yes, they always want glitter.
Excellent.
Glitter, new business here, so I'm always in need of glitter.
Excellent.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Alright, that is our timer. So let's go ahead and pour this into our mixture here. I will go ahead and just run the heat gun on it one more time before I pour it in. Yes.
Anna's asking on TikTok. The video on TikTok. You want to show the video?
Yes.
One more time, sure, why not? I will show it to you guys one more time. Where are we at? That's that one over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. So, let me make sure of that. Okay, here it is. Are you going to move on here? Yep. It did. So, you are going to go ahead, go to our page. It's the third one that looks like this. You're going to like. You're going to leave a comment. You're going to like it, and that's going to enter you into the contest. Remember, 2 new 32-ounce water bottles, color of your choice. You get to pick if you're the winner. So again, one more time, third video. You're gonna like it, you're gonna leave a comment, and that's what's gonna enter you into the free giveaway.
Yeah, it's Camo's video.
Good luck. And follow them. Follow them while you're there too.
So a couple things. Clarissa said hi.
Hello.
And Ankari asked, how long does it take for that piece to dry? Do you want to answer that one, Danny?
Which one? What are we talking about?
How long does it take the piece to dry? Probably in Spanish.
Oh.
This one, it'll probably be ready to go in like 30-45 minutes.
Dura 30-40 minutos para que se seque completo. Y lo puede quitar afuera del mold. So 30-40 minutos.
Basically, like the more resin that's involved, like the quicker it cures.
And we were asked when we're picking the live. It'll be once the live ends. We'll pick it before the day ends, and then we'll respond. Yeah, we'll respond in those comments as well.
Jesse promises.
I didn't say that.
Alright, but yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. The bottom of this is already starting to harden. I can kind of tell that because like the bottom layers are not moving, only the top, which is really cool to see. A lot of the gold flake did rise to the top, unfortunately, because it wasn't completely cured in the middle, but that's okay. And yeah, I think this is going to look really awesome shortly. Any last minute questions for us, guys? Anything else you guys were wondering about? Should we show off the new water bottles one more time? Maybe?
Yes. So, if you missed the announcements, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys in the announcements that we did earlier. Our new 32-ounce powder coated are available in 10 different colors with the new dual lid. Go check them out. Check out how easily they engrave, how nicely they engrave. We did this on the first live on Facebook and YouTube. But these are available for you to purchase on 10 different colors. And you can get a case of 25 single, or you could build a bundle, mix 25 pieces on the site. Also, we do have new packaging on the decanters. Check this out. Look how nice they look. Okay. These are on the site as well. This is a new packaging. You're going to see two listings on the site. This one and the second listing is our old one, and that one is 50% off right now. So it's a great deal. I'm sure once people find out about it, they're not going to last. So make sure you go and get it. Yes, Jesse.
Can you resin on top of the glass?
On the decanter? That's a great question.
We've tried it before. As long as you sand first, it has a better chance of adhering. With these decanters, though, there's so many grooves in between. It might be a little difficult, but I'd say like maybe section off a piece, and that wouldn't be bad. But yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. And then if you're not opt out for our newsletter, make sure you do not want to miss the deals that are coming for Black Friday. They're going to be awesome. So make sure you sign up. Again, we appreciate you guys coming on the live, joining, asking all the questions, interacting with us. We love coming on lives and just having a good time with you guys. What's up, Jess?
And my mistake, she was actually asking about the water bottle.
Oh, the water bottles. Yeah, so the water bottles.
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Water bottles, you can engrave, epoxy, vinyl, so many things that you can do on the powder coated. So really, it's really up to you what your imagination can run with. So be creative as you can. If you end up making a video, please tag us. We love watching you guys' creation, and we love resharing them. So if you tag us, please let us know where we share it, and we love it. So again, 32 ounces are out today. New packaging on the decanters, and a second listing on the decanter, which is 50% off. Don't miss out on the Black Friday deal. Sign up on the newsletter. Follow us on our channels. Subscribe on our YouTube, English and Spanish. See. What else? Anything else? Did we miss anything else?
I wish they could see.
Yeah. You can see the fumes on it.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
happening.
Should I try to switch?
So in 15 minutes or so, this is gonna be done. It cures
you can see
so
it.
quickly.
You can see it smoking.
That's crazy. I love it.
I don't know if you guys see that, but yeah, it's smoking
very
and it's working. This is awesome. Oh, and we did the winner from last week. I promise you, we will engrave your name on it.
Mm-hmm.
We have your water bottle right here that you picked out. It was the purple one. If you're on this live right now, this one's yours. I ran out of time on the first live, so we will engrave your name on it and we will ship it to you. But it's right here. It's next on the rotary.
It's
I promise you. And then for the people on this live, remember you have a few more minutes to join. Maybe about a minute to like and comment and be entered in that contest. So good luck to you. We will message the winner in a little bit. So thank you again for joining us on the lives. If you joined all 4 of them, we appreciate them, or 2, just 4 different platforms. But we thank you for joining us, and we appreciate you, and we will see you on the next one. Besides that, we're all done.
Stay